Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning and welcome back. We started this batch yesterday, guys. Right? So yesterday we just had your introduction, participants introduction. So let's resume from there, guys. Okay. So before I start the session, so this is our YouTube channel, guys. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications if you want to get notifications from us. Okay. And this is our Insta page. So please follow our Insta page. We are sharing a lot of openings and referral openings, particularly referral openings and openings collected from various sources. So this is my Insta handle, guys, MGMITTraining. Okay. So let me share this link to you in the Zoom chat. Everyone able to see the Zoom chat, guys? Received the Zoom chat? All right.
Sir.
All right, guys. So let's get started. So today I'll be giving my trainer introduction and what unique features of the training. Okay. And if time permits, I will start with computer fundamentals. All right. So because 50% of the participants will be from non-computers background in all my batches or, in performance testing for that matter. So those, 50% of the students who choose performance testing will be from non-IT background or non-computers background, right? So I'll start with computer fundamentals if time permits today. All right. So yeah. So before I start, I'd like to thank everyone who is part of my 17 years of IT career, performance testing and engineering journey, and my parents and family for their extended support. And I would also like to thank Sridhar Kommuru, CC Vijayawada. How many of you know that institute, guys? Vijayawada CCE. No one knows here. Anyone from Vijayawada? Okay. So, Sridhar sir is my mentor and trainer in ISET coaching for my ISET 2001 coaching, guys. So, CC is a popular institute, very popular institute in Vijayawada for competitive exams. CC stands for College for Competitive Exams. So, I'd like to thank Sridhar sir. Because of him, I got very good rank in just 20 days of training. Okay. I actually joined 1 month training, but for some personal reasons, I missed 1 week of sessions. So just 3 weeks of training. With just 3 weeks of training, I got 1846 rank, state 1846 rank. At that
So
time, like
congrats
AP
once
and
again.
Telugu states, like we used to have common. ISET is a integrated common entrance test for MBA and MCA. Okay, that is what ISET means. And App Labs, and I started my career with App Labs, so I'd like to thank App Labs Technologies and all App Labs colleagues and App Labs, right? And my colleagues, mentors, managers in my professional career. So I would like to mention few names, highlight few names. Srinivas Reddy, he is my friend, guru, and mentor for communication skills. So basically, I was very, I used to be very, reserved previously. Only after meeting him, I had improved my communication skills, and this guy is one of the reason for where I am today. And Suresh sir, Nageswara sir, our Java trainers in INET. So after my MCA, so during my project work, MCA project, so I had joined Java training in INET. So that that Java knowledge is helped a lot for me in throughout my career, because 70 to 80% of the applications that we test will be Java applications. So how many of you know this INET? How many of you heard this INET Institute? Anyone?
No, Pawan, I don't.
No one knows that? So INET is one of the popular institutes, was one of the popular institutes for Java in Amirpet. Okay. Any guess how many students used to be there per batch? Maybe INET is not running now, but like it was one of the very popular institute for Java in from 2000, up to 2010 or 15. Okay. Any guess how many students used to be there in that institute per batch? Just a guess, wild guess.
I guess 50.
50. Okay. Any other numbers? Per batch, they used to have 700 people, 700 students per batch. So they used to run three batches at a time, morning two batches and evening one batch. So they used to have 2000 people, anytime. Okay. So it was that much famous without any publicity. Okay. Without a single, pamphlet in Amirpet, they achieved that strength without distributing even a single pamphlet in Amirpet. Okay. So, and I would also like to thank Prasad, my mentor and manager in App Labs. He is my first manager in performance testing. And then like Mahesh, Rakesh, Bhargav, Ram, Uday, Anji, and my other colleagues in App Labs, and Shivram and Krishna Mohan, my managers in App Labs. So right now, Shivram is working for Oracle and Krishna Mohan in DXC. And Rao sir, Vijay, Nagesh, Srinivas, and my other managers in Tech Mahindra, Vinod, Naveen, and other Techem teammates, and Raj, Jayant, Sai, and other teammates in GE Bangalore, and Amar, Krishnakant, Sagar, Kesav, and my other on-site colleagues. And my other on-site colleagues in Bank of America. Yes. So Bank of America is my first product-based company that I had worked for. And Rupesh Garg, he's the CEO and principal architect of Froggle Testing. He was my manager and my mentor and manager in Bank of America. Okay. And all mentors, colleagues in InnoMinds, SAP Labs, Qualizil, India, Axway. Total altogether, I worked for eight IT organizations, including service-based and product-based organizations, both service-based and product-based organizations. So all my previous batch trainees and all my competitors who are giving healthy competition, right? I'd also like to thank all my previous batch trainees. So there are around, like 1,000 to 1,500 students that we trained all together from 2018. And most of them, 80% of them cracked interviews on their own, and they are able to, do their job without any external job support. Okay. So I'd like to thank all of them. So those who are, who cracked interviews on their own and, who are able to do their job without any external job support as well. Okay. And next, yeah. So what is the agenda for today's session? We are done with the trainer's introduction. And next, I'm going to explain what are the unique features of my training plan. There are some changes in this batch. So please, even though you watched my previous demo sessions, please stay back because, there are some changes in the training plan. Okay. So first of all, we are stopping online trainings from this batch. Okay. Uh, you may ask me like we are joined only online only, right? So I felt, I was not feeling well, and like there are some people who are waiting from more than a month. For example, Gracie and Stravani Reddy. Like there are few people in this batch, Ram Krishna, who are waiting from more than a month for our next batch. So that's the reason, like I had started online. So I'll be starting offline training from next week. Okay. So yesterday I mentioned that I'll be starting after 10 days, but no, like we are planning to start offline training from next week only. All right. And this will be all, like offline batch mostly. And we are going to allow online participants, those who are working and those who are housewives only going forward. Okay. Otherwise, we are not going to allow online participants. All right. Next. So there are some, there are few more changes in the training plan. So I'll explain those. And who all are the ideal participants? To whom is this training suitable? Okay. So by the way, so you can check our Google page. Okay. You can check our Google page for reviews. All right. So this is our Google page, guys, which is having 114 Google reviews. All right. And who all are suitable? For whom is this training suitable? Or for whom is this performance testing career suitable? Right. So any BTech or MCA or MSc computers or BCA freshers or any full-time degree, holders or bachelors who are in active IT job search, who want to make a career in IT. And then 2015 to 2024 passouts with career gaps are manual test engineers. Anyone, if anyone is from manual testing background, if they want to you know that like manual testing is slowly, career prospects are fading down, and they have to move to either automation or performance or some other testing, isn't it? So for example, they have three career options: automation, performance, and security testing, isn't it? Three major career options. So they are, this time performance testing career would be best suitable for them, right? Because they are already having a lot of testing background, and they will be aware of SDLC, testing lifecycle, and functional testing. So of course, performance is non-functional testing. So this would be one of the best career options for manual test engineers, right? And then passionate BPO and non-IT employees who want to pursue IT career, particularly in software testing. So if you have any friends working in BPOs or non-IT, and some people may be working in some night shifts, because of some people go towards that due to lack of guidance, proper guidance, right? So please refer them. So performance testing is a low coding and no coding and high package IT career, right? As you know, and as we already discussed yesterday, this is a low coding and no coding and high package IT career, you know, right? And this is what I use as a tagline here. I used as a tagline here: low coding and no coding and high package IT career, right? So
What would
how
be the
much is that
average
package? We'll discuss that.
package?
Any queries?
Pawan, what would be the average package?
Average package for freshers or experience. So yesterday we discussed that about packages and all. Please go through the yesterday's demo session. But most of the people like who keep experience, they try with 3 years of experience usually, right? For 3 years of experience, the average package is 10 lakhs. The average package, I'm talking about average package. There are people like who join for 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs, up to 12 lakhs also. Okay. When coming to average, it is 10 lakhs for 3 years of experience. Any other queries? I'll take a pass here. Any other queries?
No, Pawan,
All right.
nothing.
I'll take your silence as no. And, so refer any friends who are in non-IT, who are doing some non-IT jobs and who are passionate. Okay. So who are passionate and who want to, get a career break or by entering into IT, right? Any friends or relatives who are working in BPOs, right? So we will be see we will not we'll check we'll as this is classroom training, right? As I told you, this will be offline training, and we'll take an assessment, and we can tell them the first day itself whether they will suit into this, whether performance testing career suits them or not. All right, we have a simple assessment, and we can tell on the we can get a rough idea of like whether performance testing career will suit for them or not. Clear, guys? And basic programming skills are enough for performance testing career. So basic programming skills like basic programming coding skills like if loop, for loop, which will be covered in the training anyways, right? However, if any of your friends or if you are having any Java knowledge or Python or C++ or SQL or Linux knowledge, Linux basic commands, it will be beneficial for performance test engineers. Okay, how is it beneficial is such 60 to 70% or approximately 70% of the applications that we do, performance testing will be Java applications. First of all, Python knowledge will be helpful because there are some Python based performance testing tools like Locust. Okay. So for example, there is a open source performance testing tool called Locust, which is Python based. Okay. Let me quickly show you the list of open source tools. Yeah, this is the list of popular open source tools, guys. So Locust is an open source load testing tool, uh, you know, that lets you define user behavior in Python. So this is a Python based tool. If anyone learned Python and if they are not really interested in programming, right? Say some people, go to development side because, just because their friends suggested them or just because, packages are good there, right? But that is not the fact here, or that's not correct. So if someone is not interested in coding, right? So you have a lot of careers in testing, isn't it? Not only in software testing, you have a lot of other careers which doesn't require any coding. So if any of your friends are, join this development courses, right? So you can refer them for the training. Performance testing is being a low coding and no coding and a high package IT career. So, they may excel in testing side. Okay. If they are already having, any Java or Python knowledge or C++, SQL or Linux, Linux knowledge, right? And what are the career prospects and compensation for PT? We discussed yesterday. We had already discussed yesterday. So please go through the yesterday's demo session. Okay. Yesterday, I had also explained what are the average packages in service and product based companies, right? And then digital platforms we leverage for the training. Digital platforms we are leveraging or we are using some digital platforms for this training. So starting with Google Classroom. So for every batch, we'll have a Google Classroom like this. So where I will be, giving you assignments. Okay. Let me show you the previous batch, uh, Google Classroom. Okay. So you can see that, I'll be giving daily assignments in this Google Classroom, right? And once you confirm your joining, I will be adding all the participants to this Google Classroom. So this is our last batch, September 2024 JMeter evening batch. Similarly, I had created one Google Classroom for your batch. Okay. So I haven't given any assignment yet. All right. Now, so this is one digital platform that we are leveraging for the training. And apart from this, we have some online platform for conducting tests, weekly tests, right? And in classroom training, you will have written tests. Let me show you some, written test papers, that are already in place. Just give me a Zoom recording. By the way, guys, if you have any issues with your, mic or something, I mean, with the Zoom meeting, okay. If it is a system issue, I can't help you. But if you have any issues with the Zoom meeting, in the Zoom meeting control panels, you see a microphone symbol, isn't it? You see a microphone symbol, and next to that, there will be an option called test to speaker and microphone. Okay. Let me show you that. Let me share a screenshot of this. But I can't allow, silent participants or, if you cannot speak out in the meeting. So we cannot allow that, right? So you see here, there is in the Zoom meeting control panels, there is an option called test to speaker and microphone. You see that over here? So, you can use that option, test to speaker and microphone to fix any issues with the Zoom meeting. Okay. Okay, Navya, can you please ping me on WhatsApp if you are having, if you cannot. All right. Yeah. And then course contents for beginners and advanced level participants. So I think I had already shared, course contents when you inquire with me. On the first day itself, I usually share the course contents documents for both LoadRunner and JMeter. So let me, let me take you through that course contents document. Okay. So these are our course contents document, guys. So this is for LoadRunner Professional 2024. So we'll start with SDLC, these basics like SDLC and computer fundamentals, Excel and Word basics, and HTML, CSS, JavaScript basics, HTTP response codes, request response cycle, architecture diagrams, and traditional and new NTR application architecture. And then what is performance testing? Usually I will take, like 10 to 15 sessions on performance testing fundamentals first. Okay. As I told you, because, the reason is 50% of the participants will be from non-computers background. And those who are from computers background also, they forget this computer fundamentals, right? So that's the reason I'll start from computer fundamentals. What is operating system? How to check your system configuration? That kind of basics, that level of basics. We start from that level of basics. Okay. And then we'll start with performance testing introduction and what is the importance of performance testing. After 10 to and CRUD operations means database basics, right? So CRUD means create, read, update, delete operations, right? And then, requirement gathering, test plan document, what is the performance bottleneck, performance testing prerequisites, different performance test types. And after 15 days of the training, I'll start the tool. Okay. So, we started this batch, like yesterday, right? So 16th. So tool will be started only in November. Okay. So this entire month, we will be spending the remaining days of this month on fundamental concepts, theory part, And then scripting will be started next month in November first week, right? I'll be starting with JMeter in November first week. And these are the course contents for JMeter, right? So if you did not receive these course content documents, please ping me. I'll share this course content document. And there are at the end of the document, there are certain concepts which are optional for freshers, but mandatory for experienced guys. What are those? For experienced guys, Java concepts and JVisual VM and Jenkins is mandatory and BlazeMeter SaaS is mandatory. This is BlazeMeter SaaS. So when I say BlazeMeter, most of the people think that, about a plugin, Chrome plugin, but that is not, that is not what I mentioned here. There is a BlazeMeter SaaS, right? Software as a service. SaaS stands for software as a service. And then JMeter integration with InfluxDB, Grafana, Telegraph, and JMeter integration with ElkStack and integration with App Dynamics. So these are mandatory for experienced guys, but not required for freshers. Clear guys? There are some freshers also in every batch. Here also we have some freshers like Gracie and Arshad, not Arshad, Gracie and any other freshers, 2024 passed outs, Ramakrishna, right?
Sir, I am also.
Shravani, you are also 2024 passed out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for freshers, up to here, this is enough up to here. Okay. You don't require these, Java concepts and all this. If you are interested to learn, most welcome. But, not mandatory for you. All right. So please ping me if you did not receive these course contents document. Yes. Okay. And these are our LoadRunner course contents document. And this diagram tells you like how LoadRunner works. All right. Okay. Yeah. And scripting scenarios to cover in the training, including real-time applications. Let me quickly show you. We will be covering, like 5 different applications, guys. 5 different applications. From the beginning itself, from 2019 onwards, I have been covering 5 real-time applications. Usually, other institutes or other trainers give training, provide training only on 1 or 2 applications. Max, JPEG Store, and Web Tours. They will cover Web Tours and JPEG Store. Okay. But we are providing training on 5 different applications from 2019 onwards. Okay. I will start with JPEG Store application, which is a demo application because, scripting will be easy on demo applications. Okay. And then I will cover Ponacut application, which is another demo application, but this is an enterprise Java application. Basically, these two are Java applications. JPEG Store, Ponacut are Java applications. And then the demo Blaze is another application that I will cover in the training, and then AOS, and then I will cover one real-time application, either Asmara or some Salesforce application. Okay, so this is one real-time application that I covered, for scripting in the previous batches. For your batch, I am going to cover like this one. Let me show you that. So this is the real-time application that I am going to cover in training. Okay. For your batch. So we'll change these, like real-time applications from batch to batch. Okay. And then, what is performance testing and different types of performance testing and demo script? If possible, I'll cover one demo script in the, in the first 1 week of demo sessions. And then placement assistance, we are providing placement assistance as well, along with training, not only training. So we are providing placement assistance for those who are keeping experience. Of course, that, like, let me pause recording, guys. I want to discuss some, confidential matters. So, all right. So that is, we provide placement assistance along with the training. And what are the terms and conditions to make this training program successful? So first and foremost thing is you should communicate or you should open your mouth and speak out, guys. Okay. I see that, most of you people are, not responding or, not opening your mouth, not speaking. Yesterday also I observed that, of course, yesterday we had only 4-5 people, right? So yesterday I observed that, like when I ask, like, if you have any queries, no one is asking any question, isn't it? So you should, you should have very good communication skills. You should express yourself or you should speak out, right? So that is at first and foremost TNC, terms and conditions. Right. Of course, we'll have classroom training going forward from next week itself. So obviously, you will speak out. You will speak out. Right. we'll make you speak out. And if required, we provided, free soft skills training for one of our previous batches, where we felt that, most of the people are not, able to communicate properly. We had provided free soft skills training for them. Okay. If required, we will provide for you also, but, you should be coming forward. You should be ready to learn. That is first and foremost one. And next thing is online participants you should, turn on your camera in the training. Online participants. Okay. If at all, we permit anyone. As I told you, like, we are allowing only online participants, only for housewives and those who are doing some job, right? You may ask me, like, how do you know whether, someone is really doing a job or not? There are ways to verify that. There are some ways to verify for us to verify that. All right. And another thing is important terms and condition is one of the important terms and conditions is you need to work on the scripts and share it to me for review. That is mandatory for everyone. As you see here, see this, you can see that, these are the previous batch students and current batch students who are sharing the scripts for review. And we will review their scripts and we will provide the review comments like this. Let me show you one of the previous batch, previous batch tracker sheet. This is your October 2024 batch tracker sheet, guys. Every batch will have a tracker sheet where, like a batch tracker sheet, where we will track, like, how many participants are joining daily, what are the session timings, and which concept is covered on which day. Let me show you one of the previous batch tracker sheet. Okay. So every participant, it's mandatory for everyone to work on the scripts and share the scripts to me for review. There is a separate Gmail ID for that, or else, from this year onwards, we are using GitHub for sharing the scripts. Okay. So that you will get exposure to GitHub also. What is GitHub and all, we will discuss that later. Right. So there is a separate, collaboration tool called GitHub, to which you have to upload all your scripts. And this is mandatory. This is mandatory for every participant. If someone is not working on the scripts, they will be excluded from the batch. So please make sure that you are ready to share your scripts for review. Then only pay your fees. Then only confirm your joining. Okay. If you want to just join the training and if you do not want to work on the scripts, no, we are not going to allow. Clear, guys? That is another important term, one of the important terms and conditions. Okay. Some people are joining just for recorded sessions. They don't work on the scripts, right? We will kick them out, even after in the middle of the batch. So please, please, those who are ready for sharing the scripts, those who are really joining to learn that, to learn the subject only, please confirm your joining. Please pay fees and confirm your joining. Okay. Clear, guys? One second.
Yes, sir.
And then, yeah, trainer introduction. So I think, let me quickly give an introduction. So I'm an MCA graduate and I'm having 18 years of IT experience. And out of which, I was having, like I left my job last year and I'm doing some freelancing projects now. Okay. I'm doing only freelancing projects so that, I can focus on these trainings, completely focus on these trainings. Okay. So I am having, like, 15 years of experience in performance testing and engineering and still learning. Yes. Right. So even having, like, 15 years of performance testing and engineering experience. So you should be ready to, learn throughout your lifetime. As far as, you are doing job, you should be open for learning, particularly in IT, isn't it? So I started my career with AppLabs Technologies. I worked for AppLabs Technologies for 6.5 years. And if you heard AppLabs Technologies, the name AppLabs Technologies, it is the world's first largest independent software testing company, right? It is the world's first largest independent software testing company. And we should be proudful that this was established or this was conceived and, uh, achieved by one of our, Telugu people, someone from our Telugu community. Okay. So Shesh Reddy sir is the founder and CEO of, AppLabs Technologies, right? So he's the founder and, founder and CEO of AppLabs Technologies. So I started, glad that I started my career with that Atlas Technologies, which evolved into world's first largest independent software testing company. And I worked on multiple tools like LoadRunner, WebLoad, Performer in AppLabs. Well, while I was working for AppLabs, I worked on LoadRunner, WebLoad, Performer in retail, healthcare, banking, and finance domains. Okay. And then I moved from AppLabs to Tech Mahindra, another service-based company. So in Tech Mahindra, I worked mostly on LoadRunner, and I got chance to work on multiple protocols in Tech Mahindra, right? So apart from the regular web and web services, I got chance to work on multiple LoadRunner protocols like TrueClient, Java vUser, Citrix, ComDecom, Oracle NCA, Oracle 2-tier, Oracle Web Apps 11. Okay. So these are different protocols that I got chance to work in Tech Mahindra. And after working for Tech Mahindra, I switched to Bank of America. Bank of America is my first product-based company. There I got exposure to banking domain. So basically, BA Continuum is the company name. So if you heard Bank of America is into wholesale banking, right? It is an international bank, and they are into wholesale banking. And BA Continuum is the company which is sister concern company of Bank of America, which does the software development and testing for BOA, BOFA, or Bank of America in short called as BOFA. Okay. So there I got chance to work on JMeter, Jenkins, Splunk, Introscope, Dynatrace, WebLogic Console, OEM, AppWatch, and all these, different types of testing. And I am a certified associate in JMeter, Splunk, and Dynatrace. And I also worked for InnoMinds. InnoMinds is one of the top 10 dream companies to work for. This is one of the popular service-based company, Hyderabad-based company. And it won National Best Employer brand from 2018 for multiple years. Not only 2018, for multiple years. Later on, I worked for SAP Labs, SAP Labs under usually people call it as SAP Labs, right? It should be pronounced as SAP Labs. So it is a reputed ERP product-based organization, right? I worked as a principal performance engineer over there for 2 years, and then uh, I worked for Statesheet only for a short period, less than a year. And Statesheet is another product-based company. Okay. And later on, I worked for Qualizil India is another service-based company. I worked as a performance test architect over there. And my last organization was Axway India Private Limited, right? Axway is one of, most of you might have heard about Dell Boomi or MuleSoft, right? Which are integration platforms. And Axway is having a product called Axway Amplify, which is an integration platform. And this is a zero coding platform. Okay. So this is a revolutionary product from Axway India Private Limited for integration platforms. Okay. So I worked as a principal quality engineer for Axway India Private Limited. That was my last organization, and it is a product-based company. And Axway Amplify is their major product. Okay. So this is about my experience. Why we are explaining about this is some of our students started giving training. Some of our students, who took training from us after 2020, they started giving training. Some of the students, some few exceptional candidates, of course. Right. So that's the reason, and they are claiming, like 4-5 years experience, fake experience, petkun join under. They are claiming that they are having, like 7 or 8 years experience, including that fake experience. Okay. But this is my genuine experience. I also joined with some fake experience in my beginning of my career. But this is my genuine experience. Whatever I am mentioned, this is my genuine experience. Clear, guys? I'll take a pause here. Any queries? There are a lot of openings, guys. I would like to show an email which I received just now. Okay. There are a lot of openings in performance testing. Actually, there is huge resource crunch for performance testing, performance test engineers. I would like to show you one email which I received just now. Okay. Okay. LinkedIn job alerts. See here how many openings are there in performance testing, right? Many of you have this query. Do you have openings for performance? Right. I think that this answers your queries.
But Pawan, I have one query. Can I ask it?
Sure, sure.
So right now, because I have hearing that many of IT jobs are getting laid off, right? So is that any impactful for these things?
Yeah, good question. So IT jobs are laid off in US and other countries, but not in India. Who are laid off in India? Again, see, laid off means, we cannot generalize that. Who are getting laid off? Those who are having 15 years, 20 years experience, are those who are not updating with the latest technologies. Obviously, they are of no use to the companies, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Those who don't get updated themselves, right? So for that matter, there, I have my own MCA classmates, who are still at 20 lakhs package, right? Who are still at 20 lakhs package, having 15 plus years of experience. They are still at 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs package, right? And let me show you my, last package. Okay. Why this is not a great package, by the way. Mine is not a great package, above average one. Okay. So this is my package. This is, 44 lakhs was my last package. Okay. So there are people who are working for 15 lakhs. How much difference is there? 15 lakhs and 44 lakhs, guys?
3 times higher.
3 times. And why they are at less package, that much less package?
I guess they did not upgrade themselves.
They are not getting updated. As simple as that, right? They join, they are with the same company for 5 years, 10 years, and they are in some comfort zone. They don't get updated or they don't learn latest technologies like cloud, or right now cloud latest is the cloud technologies from the past 5 to 10 years, isn't it? So if they are not updated, if they are not getting updated themselves, obviously they will be laid up. Yes or no? So I think this helps you understand. So when someone is working at 1/3 of my package, obviously it tells that they are not getting updated themselves, isn't it?
Understood.
And one more thing, one more reason why I had shown this payslip is my payslip is this is the potential of performance testing. Okay, for a above average student like me, understood, guys? This is the potential of performance testing for a above average student like me. I am also an average student. I also wrote supplies like some of you. Instant exams, I wrote instant exams, supplementary exams like most of you. But still, I was able to achieve this, this package of 44 lakhs for 15 years experience, 15 years of performance testing experience. Okay. And imagine there are some of my team, my classmates, MCA classmates, who are at, any guess, I'll tell you, there was one guy who is topper in my MCA batch. Okay, let me stop for a moment. Let me stop recording for a moment. I'll show you some interesting factors. So I already told you that my package is not a great package. It's just above average, right? So there is one of my MCA classmate, my own MCA classmate, who is topper in our batch, and he's at a package of 1 crore 25 lakhs in Visa Bangalore. He's having 18 years experience. He got job 1 year before me. So he's having altogether 18 years of experience, and he went on. He spent all on-site. In on-site for around 10 years. Okay, and right now he's working for Visa Bangalore in the same performance testing, and his package is 1 crore 25 lakhs. That's why I said mine is a just above average package. Got it, guys? I know some people who are drawing 55 to 60 lakhs package in Hyderabad itself for in performance testing for 10 years of experience, for just 10 years experience. All other class toppers, they are their batch toppers are class toppers, right? So I am not into that category. I'm also a last bench student like some of you or most of you. Any other queries?
Visually, it was interesting, but practically, I don't know how it will gonna work.
If you want, I will show his payslip also.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I have his
Understood.
payslip also, but I should not show other payslip. That's why I did not show that. Okay, if you meet in person, I can show that. Okay.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah. So I know some people, see, even నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు these are the packages that I know. There will be a lot of people who are having more packages than this, right? Right. These are the packages that I know personally in performance testing. So this is the potential of performance testing career guys. Okay. Yeah. Any other queries?
Hi, sir. I have one query.
Yes, Ravana.
Yeah. Previously, I'm working on development side on Java. So now I am planning to move to testing. So in performance testing, code will be we need to write, or it will be like tools we will use.
Good question. Yeah, thanks for asking that, Shravani. So as I told you, this is performance testing is a low coding or no coding and high package. I already told that. So the reason is you need not write any code from scratch when you're developing the scripts, right? When you're developing the performance testing scripts, you need not write any code from scratch. Your testing tool will record the script and it will generate the script for you. Whether you take LoadRunner or JMeter, script will be recorded by the tool, but you will not be writing code from scratch. Okay. So that's why, we call it as a low coding or no coding IT category. Okay. So I'll show you how the script will be generated in one of the demo sessions. But we need to do some modifications, of course. We need to enhance the script or we need to do some script modifications to make the script work, as per our requirement. Okay. But we actually don't need to write any code from scratch. Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So let me show you. I'm trying to show you one LoadRunner script. Okay. 1 second. Or I got JMeter also. Let me show you. Open one JMeter script as well. Um, our guys from next batch are joining the session, guys. Just for your information. Okay. So if you see, this is your JMeter script. This is one of the JMeter script, right? And nothing is written from scratch, by us or by me, right? So the script is generated by the tool. No need to write any code from scratch. Or else, if you let me show you one LoadRunner script. Yes, this is how a LoadRunner script looks like. But I did not write even a single line of code. All this code is generated by the tool. Did I answer your query, Shravani? But we need to do some script enhancements. It is not just record and playback. Okay. So we need to do some script enhancements to make the script work as per our requirement. So as you are from Java background, so it will be really helpful because I also started my career as a Java developer only, right? As I mentioned in the demo, in my intro, I started my career with as a Java developer in Applabs Technologies. Later on, I moved to testing, performance testing. During that, Satyam computer scam in 2007 or 8, 2007, I think, right? Well, all of you know that about Satyam computer scam, right? During that ration, I had to move from a development side to testing side, right? So, and that Java knowledge, whatever I have Java knowledge that I was having, I am having helped throughout the career, helped me throughout the career, and that is one important reason why I could reach this package, being above average student. Okay, I had already shown you my package, my last package, isn't it? Any queries, guys? Any other queries? Okay. If no queries, we'll stop it here for today. Okay. So I need to start, the next batch, JMeter batch. All right. So let me pause recording. So before you leave the meeting, so please follow our Insta page, guys. Okay. We are, sharing a lot of referral openings and openings collected from various sources. And I know most of you are in Insta. Those who are in Insta only follow us. No need to open. If you are not using Insta, don't use it, guys. That is an addiction actually. Right? So if you are already using Insta for reels and all, for watching reels and all, you can please follow our Instagram page. Okay. And also save our WhatsApp number. Please save our WhatsApp number. Otherwise, you will not get notifications for next demo sessions. So Santosh, I will talk to you after 12:30. So I have next batch from now 11 to 12 now. So that will be done by mostly like 12:30. So we can connect after that.
Okay, Pawan, understood.
Okay. And also, like we are available, or we have our social media presence on Facebook as well. So please follow us on Facebook as well. Okay. I'll show you, I'll show you my Facebook page, and I will close the session for today. So this is our Facebook page, guys. JMeter live training with JMeter Pro certification and placement. This is one of the Facebook pages run by me, having 1400 members. Okay. So I'll share the invite to you. Please follow our Facebook page if you are interested. Okay. Copy link. Let me share it in your batch WhatsApp group, October 2024 WhatsApp group.